All she needed was some. Man, I wish I was really like allowed to add sound bites to this fucking thing, cause that'd be fucking dope. Digital hugs to all my peoples out there. Welcome to Peace Cinematic. I'm your Titan slaying host T5, straight out the survey course. Before I went to see the movie, I heard it got really bad reviews. I didn't read anything in depth. I just glanced over some stuff on social media right off the bat. I give it a 3 out of 5 stars. I know people have their own opinions, and that's fine, but it really sucks when people shit on things that I love, especially when there are reasons that aren't valid, at least in my opinion, and especially when they are people who I fucks with. Reason one, the story was good. From start to finish, everything was logically sound. You knew all of the characters. You knew exactly what everyone's motives were, and they followed all their actions accordingly. Even when Victor was all like, fuck this world, let me blow it up. At the end, it made sense because he already stated earlier in the film before he went to the other dimension that he wasn't sure humanity should even be going over there because we're already destroying our world. Quick side note, in so many movies, fucking fuck you, alright? Alright, quick side note. In so many movies and shows, we say how we are destroying the world, the earth, and everything, but we do little as a species to stop it in real life. That's kind of annoying, just saying. One of the few times where it might not have made sense in the movie was when they found Reed and he got captured. Reed might have not have been able to beat Ben, but he definitely could have got away easily. Ben is slow and Reed is elastic and evasive as fuck, which he early demonstrated. That could have been explained away by saying maybe after seeing Ben he wanted to go back and see what they had to say, or maybe he just didn't want to fight his boy. Then the other thing is that they said Sue's hair kept changing back and forth. I don't know how true that one is. I did notice it changed once, but there was a time apart between the two instances, so that could have been just explained away with her dyeing hair. If it happened more than that, I didn't notice. I'm going to watch it again. Moving on to reason two, the casting and acting was good. No one has stupid, cheesy lines in the movie. Every actor was believable. Enough said. Reason three, the fight scenes were okay. I feel like the reason why people are shitting on this movie is because it was a superhero that didn't really have that much fighting in it. I understand the disappointment in that respect. For those of you who don't know, I'm a nerd. I love to see some good fight scenes, but honestly, I went through the whole movie and wasn't satisfied with what we got. The only real fight scenes were at the end with Doom and with when they captured Reed. Both scenes definitely could have been better, but they were fine. They weren't bad by any means. They all fought like people who just got their powers. I know it's a movie, but when everything in the movie's universe makes sense, I just love that shit. I want to compare this movie real quick to another movie that I loved, which is Avengers Age of Ultron. Story wise, Avengers Age of Ultron didn't make sense. Not completely, at least. I still love the movie, though, because it had dope fight scenes and other good shit. Why didn't it make sense, you might ask? Because of the very first time Ultron meets the Avengers. When Ultron was made, nobody was around except Jarvis. He searched the internet, decided he didn't like this world, he formulated a plan to destroy it and kill Jarvis. We know this because he already had a second body ready to go after he fought the Avengers the first time. He knew that he needed to take out the Avengers, and at that time the Avengers didn't know he existed. So why didn't he kill some of the Avengers before they found out about him? The way I see it, Ultron had two options in achieving his goals. Either take some of them out now or wait until later and take them out individually while he still had his anonymity. Fuck. Anonymity. There we go. If I were Ultron, I would have built some laser real quick and sniped Bruce Banner and Tony Stark. Pew pew. That's two of the strongest and smartest Avengers out of the way. That greatly weakens the team. He probably wouldn't be able to get more Avengers then, right at that moment, because the rest would have found them and been like, hey yo, nah. But that would have been the smart move. And this is coming from someone who's clearly not a supercomputer. That's just one of the many instances in the movie. I honestly don't think the Avengers should have survived Ultron. Not with the way it was presented. The only reason Avengers: Age of Ultron was good was because of the fight scenes and its semi good storytelling. If Fantastic Four had some really good fight scenes or really got to use their powers doing something spectacular, then it could have easily been better than Avengers Age of Ultron. But I still love both movies. I only bring this up because the same reviewers who liked the Avengers shitted on Fantastic Four. You know what? Whatever. Fuck it. Fuck what everyone else thinks. I liked it. My friend who went to see it with me liked it. And Fox, I really hope you still make Fantastic Four 2, or whatever you're going to call it. Please put more action into it if you make it. And if you guys don't make the movie, I understand. I assembled a list of things I think you should do in the next movie, Fox. Feel free to use these ideas. Just credit me, bruh. 1. Get rid of the thing. The thing's stupid catchphrase is clobbering time. It's outdated and it's lame. It was only cool when Ben's big brother said it, and that was a one-time thing. 2. Let Ben be able to transform in and out of being the thing. Having him be the thing all of the time is lame and dumb. He would be so much cooler transforming in and out, and it's a waste of that guy's talent. 3. Can we maybe please change the names? They kind of lack flavor. How about we call the thing Granite, call the Invisible Woman Barrier, shorten the Human Torch's name to just Torch, and call Mr. Fantastic to IDK Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Elastic, and possibly change the group name to maybe just call them like 4 or F4. All the current names sound so outdated, and they should be like updated. 4. The fight scenes in this movie need to be fucking dope if you hope to get everybody back on board. 5. Do what the MCU can't by making villains or a group of villains that don't just die at the end of the movie and like last throughout the franchise and whatnot. I don't know what villain rights you guys got, but I suggest you just make new, interesting, modern villains. Hell, make them a terrorist group or something. I got your plot right here. Some people. Damn it. Hell, make it a terrorist group. I got your plot right here for the second movie. Some person or people from the government gets a hold of Reed's machine and goes to Planet Zero and gets some of the superpower juice. And yes, that's what we're going to call it. They sell that shit and make a huge profit. Establish that the superpower juice kills like 90% of the people and gives the 10% superpowers. Now you got a whole new possibility for heroes. Let's say there were originally like 12 in this group. Now there's 3 because they all drank it or shot it up or whatever, so 9 died. Don't make this group bad or good. Let them be a neutral business that marketed and clearly established that 1-to-9 ratio. Naturally, the F4 says, nah, bruh, stop. But can't do shit because the people still really, really want it. So for most of the movie, F4 is going around fighting all these out-of-control people, and most of these people aren't even bad. They just lost their control. They lost control and lost their minds to these new powers. Now run with that, Fox. Fox, I'm letting you have that for free. If you need a writer or a director or an actor, hit me up. I'm here. And I'm going to go ahead and bring this video to a close now. Links to my social media. Fuck you. Links to my social media should be down below somewhere. I'm your host, T5. This is Peace Cinematic. I love you all. Adios. PK Fire!